Hi guys, welcome back. Episode number 3 of Grand Plays Minecraft. This should look familiar. This is fairly similar to where we left off. This is our squid farm. So what I've done, guys, is where I had the last layer of cobble or the last layer of stone there, I replaced that with signs. So I've dug out a couple underneath, and the same pattern that we had before with our water, I've gone all the way up with it. So now in theory, as we take our cobble out, we're 2 away from the wall with every source block. So as we take our cobble out, we should get source blocks all the way through the middle, all the way up and down, all the way down to the signs. These are all full of source blocks. This one is shaped like a T like this, just not a T, sorry, shaped like an angle like this, so I can have an infinite source up here. And yeah, so what I want to do, guys, is start taking out all this cobble. And in theory, if I did this right, we should see source blocks all through the middle, and then have a water stream running down the outside. Yeah, I'm going to show you this regardless. I hope this works. I'm not 100% sure, but it's going to be a little bit finicky as we take out the cobble. But yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's never fun to record while you're underwater like this, but I figure you guys might wanted to see this. This looks kind of kind of like what I like doing, fun little projects like this. And this is going to give us automated squid ink, which is pretty imperative for, well, not imperative, but it just saves us time rather than going to hunt down the squids. And it's supposed to be a little bit easier if I came up here. So now if we take out these last couple, what we should see I guess not. I guess it doesn't want to form them all the way over. Darn it. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to go look at a different pattern for. I guess I better breathe too. For doing this, it might be kind of difficult to clean up too. Yeah, so you guys can kind of actually see if we go to the outside here. I can show you what I wanted. So the idea is to have a bunch of source blocks around the middle, and then to have water streams just around the outside where they're flowing down. And yeah, think about this per second. Okay. Okay, I'm going to clean this up, guys. I'm going to do a bit of research about patterns, and then I'll come back to you with hopefully something that works. Okay, I'll see you guys shortly. Hi guys, welcome back. So all I did was put everything back together, and I think I have the right idea. It's just that I wasn't going from the bottom up. I was trying to go from the top down. So I got the first row unblocked there, and it worked. So let's see if we can't take the second row, and if we take this out, if it's going to work or not. Yeah, I don't know exactly how much you guys can see, but even I'm having a little bit of difficulty seeing this. So yeah, I guess, let's see. Yeah, that looked like it worked. Where does our source blocks stop? Yeah, they should be in the third row there. So yeah, that looked like it worked. So it looks like we just have to go from the bottom up rather than the top down, and that's going to be really finicky. So I'm going to try and do that off camera because I think we just have to swim the whole time. And so yeah, let me get that done, guys. I'll see if it works, and I'll be back with you shortly. Hi guys, welcome back. So you can see that worked out fairly well. This is the type of water pattern we want. So all the middle there for the 6 rows is all source blocks. Whoopsie. And then there's a water flow down on the outside. And we're going to have to go into the wall just a little bit here to put our water flows in sideways. And then a couple of hoppers down at the bottom to so that as our squids come down, they're going to get pushed to the middle, pushed down to here into the hoppers. They'll suffocate in the air, and we'll collect the ink. And yeah, that's the premise of our squid farm. So it worked out on 3 sides. This side didn't quite work out. I think this water flow should work fairly well because it's still a push down water flow rather than being where you can swim in the source blocks fairly easy. It's still a push down water flow, so I think that's acceptable. So I don't know if I'm going to fix that or not. If I do, I'll just fix it one day when it kind of irks me. And yeah, so I'm just going to run a set of glass across the top here, put in the hoppers and our last water flows, and that's our squid farm. Gills is over here doing a bit of trading with our villagers for us, and he said that the 4th guy just bred, so that's good for us. That means we can start moving our guys over into the cells. And yeah, once we have enough villagers in the cells there, what we're going to do is just siphon a couple off to trade with at a time. And hopefully we can move them far enough over that they're not going to interfere with our village here. So yeah, we got a little library in there. Perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna do this next year, guys. I'm gonna do a bit of prep work and stuff like that. So I'll be back with you when we're ready. Okay, I'll see you guys shortly. Hi guys, welcome back. Just finished up our squid farm. I don't think I'm going to bother fixing this corner with the water. I don't know how much it would take, and it's probably a little bit finicky. Then just as you come down, all our water flows are in. They come this way. You should put a torch there and there, probably. And yeah, so all our water flows come in towards the center here, towards these 3 hoppers. The squids aren't able to swim back upstream, so they're going to come down here into these 3 hoppers. They're going to suffocate in these 3 blocks, and they'll get collected in this chest. We'll probably only get a couple a day, but that's all we need. Just the free couple of squid a day is perfect. Yeah, I got an infant water source just in case, and then access. And I started to glass the top just with a little bit of glass that we had left over. You can see we're in the river here. So I just started to glass the top, and then we'll put some clay around the outside to make it look good. And yeah, that's basically the first project crossed off our list. The first thing we really completed. I remember because we're in a river here, we could put our snowman and he'll be fine. So we now have an infinite snow source close by to start working on our blimp. And yeah, our villagers growing up too. So I want to go move those guys into their cells and start those guys breeding. So the last guy there is a librarian. There we go. I'm not quite sure what the other guys need for trades, but we'll get them in the cells and then work on it. Oh, they're definitely coal. There's coal and there was wheat, and I don't think any wheat left over. I can't remember. Yeah, we do. Okay. Okay. So all I want to do now is move 2 of these guys over to each of the cells. Okay, so now as you bring a minecart into the corner, one of our villagers will come out. And then we can push them over. Okay, let's try that again. Why do you not want to grab now? There you go. So I haven't actually confirmed it yet, but it seems like each time we want to grow a new little villager, we need to trade with these guys. I don't know where you guys can go right now. Whoops. Pretty sure these are the center blocks here. You know, I'm gonna have to remap that. Anyways, those guys are in. And because I hit the villager there, we're gonna have to wait the 3 minutes to start trading and breeding and stuff like that. We can still move these guys over. Okay. One last one. You stay in that corner. There we go. Okay, just like that. So yeah, now we just need to wait a bit here to let those villagers think about what they've done, I guess. That's not the right way to say it. Nor is it the right intention. Because I hit the villager there, we just need to give them a bit of time to forgive me, and then yeah, we can come back and start breeding up these guys in their cells. Ideally, you know, we'd like to get them into a two or a 3 wide space and then glass over the top, just in case anything gets down here. You know, we should have a secure area still down here, but just in case. And yeah, so I guess it's about as much as we can do down here for the time being. So the next thing that's really on our list is we'll put that glass in. We're going to start on our blimp, and the sugarcane farm is going next. Should probably go clean up our cows a bit here too. Probably don't even need to keep this many on hand. I've been bringing up our numbers because I don't really have a stock of food, and you know, once we get up a couple of stacks in reserve, then we can dwindle down their numbers a bit. Go through a whole stack. Should be able to. There should be one more guy. There we go. Okay. So that should be 32 babies in the bottom, so we can definitely kill a big chunk of the adults here. Okay. Well, you know, guys, I'm probably going to take another pause here and start thinking about our next project. You know, there's well, since you guys watching me kill cows. Yeah, so why don't we just take a little break here again, and I'll set some stuff up, and I'll see you guys soon. Hi guys, welcome back. I just wanted to show you our plan for our blimp here. We're in a website that I'll link down at the bottom. It's called Plotz. If you just Google Plotz like that, it'll bring you to the right place. And yeah, if we go in here, we're gonna make an ellipsoid. 51 by 51 by 121 with precision 2. That's our general shape. And yeah, all you have to do is just follow this thing layer by layer, and it just shows you exactly how to build a three-dimensional shape. It's really easy. If you have to go back, the way I started to do it was to make a 2D ellipse like this, and I was trying to fill in like you'd make that's not right. Width is 51 by 121, like that. I guess it doesn't really like the size. But anyways, the point was that I made a bunch of two-dimensional ribs like this, and I was trying to kind of fill it in myself, but I was having to run back and forth as much, or like almost every block just to manage the precision. So if we make it with a three-dimensional one like this, it works out really well. So yeah, that's Plotz. That's what we're gonna make. It's gonna be like this with those dimensions: 51, 51, 121, and a precision of 2. And yeah, the first couple layers, I think 7 or so, are going to be just made out of snow. And after that, we're going to start into some color. So yeah, let's head back into Minecraft, and that's what we're going to start on. Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, just to wrap up our episode here, just wanted to show you what I've been doing up here on starting layers of our blimp. I hope no one's afraid of heights watching this. You can see our cattle farm down there. We're just too far away to see the cows. Ink farm is down there, cactus farm. You can come over to this side and see our iron farm there. Yeah, so this this is the first layer that we're standing on here. The second, and I'm just starting on the third layer of our blimp. This cobble piece is the exact center for everything, and it's going to get replaced once we put our pearl elevator in, but for the time being I just have a little pathway up, just a storage chest for our snow and stuff. And yeah, I wanted to just show that our snow golem doesn't work up here, unfortunately, because we're still in the Savannah Plateau. Where I have the golem down there, that stone break next to our ink farm there, he's in the river biome, so he's able to produce snow there. But unfortunately here, he doesn't. So yeah, it's a little bit of an inconvenience, I guess. But yeah, let's just throw in another layer of the blimp here, if I can remember the pattern. Yeah, I hope no one's afraid of heights working up here, but so it was 2, then 3 points. I talk to myself, just don't mind me here while we do this. 2, 2, and yeah, there's this is pretty much how it's gonna go while we're doing all this. I'm sure I'm gonna die, a dozen times maybe. So 2, 3 points, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, right. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna die a dozen times falling off the blimp here, even if we get feather falling 4, I'm sure, unless we land on the tree or something like that, it's not gonna be survivable. So 3, then 2, 2, 2, this one's 3, and 4. 4, and then 1 out, and that's it. Yeah, about the only way I've figured out, or the best way I've figured out how to do this, is just to kind of count your blocks, going in a pattern, and to count your peaks sometimes. In this case we went 2 out, then 3 peaks like this, and then it starts into 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then this is our outside layer or the outside for now. And all I've been doing is just going up in the outside and then coming back and filling in the inside blocks. Been through, yeah, this is not quite 15 stacks of snow, I think, now. We've gone through, most of an efficiency around unbreaking 3 shovel now. 2/3 of it, and this is all the snow that I have left from that shovel. So it's going to be, not an overnight thing to get this blimp up. First, I'm planning on the first 7 layers being snow. We're gonna, instead of torches, once we get glowstone, we're gonna sink some glowstone in to light it up. Then after 7 layers, we're gonna start using clay for some color. And yeah, we're gonna, I think another layer or 2 of snow, and then we're gonna start putting glass, just so we can see out, because there's not much fun just being inside of a blimp. 3 peaks, then it's 2. And yeah, I'll show you guys intermittently as we work on it, how the progress is going. 2, 2, 2, then 3, and then a 4, 3, 4, and then 1 last out. Shift is your friend here. As long as you hold shift down, you're never gonna fall, but you just gotta watch when you're switching blocks and stuff like that. Okay, so now we can just go fill in all our snow here, and that's another layer done. It's the pattern is predominantly flat for the first I don't know, 4 or 5 more layers maybe, and after that it goes to about 50%. So where for every block, like we're predominantly flat, like we've gone up 3 blocks and we've come out 20, 25 blocks now, maybe a little more, and after another layer or 2 here, it's going to go to about 50%. So where we go out 1 block and then up 1 block, and then after about another 5 layers, it's going to get quite vertical, and it's tough to say. I only went up about halfway when I did this project before, and it wasn't too bad to work on throughout the whole time even. I imagine the top half is going to be a little bit easier. Whoops. That's one of the reasons we're doing this out of snow, is because it's no matter how you do this, you lose some resources. So not going to cry over lost snow for sure. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good for an episode, guys. I might do another layer or 2 here on the blimp right away. I'm gonna definitely head to our resource hub and hubs, our mesa and our sand, which are on opposite end of the maps, unfortunately, but. We need to grab a full stack of glass, because we're going to start putting some glass into the blimp fairly quickly, and I want to finish up that and grab some clay too, because that's I'm going to start needing colors to start finishing up some projects here. It's been at least an hour or so, so I think I'm going to come trade with these villagers here right away, and see if we can't start breeding them in. I was watching there, and throughout the nights, the zombies gathered underneath this tree, like they're attracted to the villagers, but they can't get down there at all. So that's a really good sign. And yeah, so yeah, we just need some glass, need some color and stuff like that. I got a couple ideas planned. Kind of one's kind of a joke thing for the spawn that I'm going to put in right away. I think the guys will get a kick out of it. And I have a prank that I've been sitting on for a little while now that I'm tempted to pull off in the next couple of days here. So I'll make sure I get both of those on camera so you guys enjoy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys later on.